Throughout his 9 deployments over 21 years, Rod and his mates hunted down a lot of terrorists and saw some tough combat. He can count at least a dozen concussions.
3 of which came within a 5-week period. Growing up, you know, I say it all the time, my first heroes were my father, who's a Vietnam veteran, my grandfather, World War II veteran, and I wanted to serve my country. You know, I wanted to carry on that tradition of service within my family. You know, I joke around, I call it the family business. You know, my wife has over 20 years in service and continues to serve to this day. My oldest son is in the 82nd Airborne Division. Our passion is to serve this country, and that's how my family serves this country, is in the service. My last deployment was exposed to, and it was an IED and went off in close proximity. Lost vision in my left eye. I didn't lose my eye, I just lost vision. And I was a senior medic at the time, and I knew I was hurt, but I wasn't about to say anything. I wanted to stay with, you know, my teammates, so I kept it hidden.
When the symptoms caught up to him, Rod was diagnosed with severe PTS and TBI, which resulted in his medical retirement from the Army.
For me, it was a relief because, you know, now I knew what I was fighting and I could take ownership of it. Through art, there's a way to express yourself without words, because sometimes words fall short. So I got into blacksmithing as my form of expression, and I found within, you know, heating a piece of metal and banging on it, while I'm doing that, I'm in that moment, and I'm able to not only focus on what I'm making, but it allows me to process and go through a lot of the things that I do carry around. It's become what I do. It's my healing. The very first time I met President Bush was probably the only time I think I've ever been like awestruck or starstruck. You know, aside from the fact that, you know, he was my commander-in-chief, I deployed to combat under him, and so did a lot of my brothers and sisters. We knew he loved us. We knew he cared. There's a lot of us that walk around with injuries you can't see, and, you know, America is, they just don't know about it, so he's really highlighted it.
Rod is very talented. Prince Harry and I are proud owners of beautiful daggers that Rod forged for us. But I am most proud of the friendship Rod and I have forged, and of his courageous contributions to our country and to the world.
Hello Today fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.